After 8 years, the US men's national soccer team is heading back to the world's biggest stage, the FIFA World Cup. This year's World Cup is going to be held in Qatar and is usually played every 4 years. This is basically the Super Bowl of international soccer, but on steroids. Only 8 countries have won the World Cup since it was started back in 1930, making it one of the most valuable awards any soccer player could receive. The US will be playing in Group B alongside Wales, Iran, and England in the group stage. But what is the group stage? In the group stage, every team plays each other once, with a win being worth 3 points, a tie worth 1 point, and a loss being worth a lot of pain. Lots and lots of pain for the losing side. While England is the favorite in this group, in the World Cup there are no favorites. Anything can happen. This also isn't the first time England and the US met in the same group. In 2010 in South Africa, they played a tie. The English media was very certain that England would get out of the group back then, and they still are claiming England have gotten lucky again. The US has gone through some sort of a rebirth in young talent over the past few years. More and more Americans are going abroad to play their craft in Europe, which ultimately helps the national team. Some of those players are Gio Reyna from German side Borussia Dortmund, Serginho Dest from Italian side AC Milan, and Mr. Captain America Christian Pulisic from Chelsea. These players are definitely some of the guys you want to keep your eye on at Qatar. Now, the US, like most of the North American countries that go to the World Cup, don't usually get very far in this tournament. The farthest they have gone was back in 2002 in the Korea-Japan World Cup, where they made it to the quarterfinals, falling 1-0 against Germany, who eventually lost to Brazil in the final. While the US has been playing well in their domestic competitions against North and Central American teams, winning the Nations League and the Gold Cup, in their last games before the World Cup they failed to win or even score a goal against a good Japan side and a lackluster Saudi Arabia. These results showed us that this side is still very young. This will be the first World Cup for all of these players, so we can't really expect them to win it all. At least not yet. It takes years of progress to grow into contention. But like I said, soccer in the US is changing, and pretty soon we might see a US side that could make a deep run on the world's biggest stage.